In the silence of the night, a whisper echoed through the halls. "Get out." In the heart of Southington, Connecticut, stands an unassuming house with a dark past. Once a bustling funeral home, it now harbors secrets that chill the bones of those who dare to enter. The Snedeker family, unaware of its history, moved into this house in 1986, seeking proximity to the hospital where their son Philip was receiving cancer treatment. Little did they know they were stepping into a nightmare that would forever alter their lives. Legends whispered of restless spirits and malevolent forces lurking within its walls, waiting for their next victims. The family consisted of Alan and Carmen, along with their 4 children. Philip, who was undergoing treatment for Hodgkin's lymphoma, and his 3 younger siblings. They thought they had found a temporary haven in this spacious home, but as soon as they settled in, strange occurrences began to unfold. Philip was the first to experience the unsettling atmosphere of the house. Once a cheerful teenager, he became withdrawn and aggressive. He spoke of shadowy figures and voices that only he could hear. At first, his parents attributed these changes to the stress of his illness. However, it soon became clear that something far more sinister was at play. Carmen began noticing oddities around the house. Lights flickering without cause, cold spots that seemed to follow her from room to room, and unsettling sounds echoing through the night. The younger children complained of seeing strange figures watching them as they slept. As days turned into weeks, the experiences grew more intense and terrifying. One evening, while cleaning the basement, a place she avoided due to its eerie atmosphere, Carmen discovered mortuary tools hidden behind a false wall. Realization dawned. This was not just any house. It had been a funeral home. The chilling truth sent shivers down her spine. Desperate for answers, Carmen reached out to paranormal investigators Ed and Lorraine Warren. Known for their work on high-profile hauntings, the Warrens agreed to investigate the Snedeker home. They quickly concluded that the house was infested with demonic entities, drawn by its morbid past. As the Warrens delved deeper into the family's experiences, they uncovered disturbing details about previous owners who had encountered similar phenomena. Each family had fled in fear or suffered tragic fates within those walls. The Warrens believed that these dark energies were feeding off Philip's illness, his vulnerability making him a target for malevolent forces. The most harrowing incident occurred one stormy night when Carmen awoke to find herself pinned to her bed by an unseen force. She struggled to breathe as whispers filled her ears, taunting voices urging her to leave or face dire consequences. Meanwhile, Alan encountered a grotesque apparition in the hallway. A man with hollow eyes and a twisted grin who seemed to mock his fear. Philip's behavior reached a breaking point when he violently attacked his siblings during one of his episodes. It was as if something had taken control of him entirely. His eyes glazed over with rage and terror, Fearing for their safety, Carmen and Alan knew they had to act fast. Ed and Lorraine Warren performed an exorcism, a desperate attempt to cleanse the house of its dark presence. As they chanted prayers and invoked divine protection, the air grew thick with tension. Objects flew across rooms. Doors slammed shut on their own accord. The family watched in horror as their once safe haven transformed into a battleground between good and evil. The climax reached its peak when Philip screamed in agony as he confronted whatever entity had taken hold of him. "I won't let you take me," he cried out, thrashing against invisible restraints. The Warrens pressed on with their prayers, determined to save him from this torment. Finally, after what felt like hours, but was only minutes in reality, silence fell over the house like a heavy blanket. The oppressive atmosphere began to lift, as if something had finally broken free from its grip on Philip's soul. In the days following the exorcism, peace seemed to return to the Snedeker household. Philip's demeanor improved. He no longer spoke of voices or apparitions haunting him at night. The family could finally breathe a sigh of relief. However, scars from their ordeal remained etched in their minds. Carmen often found herself glancing over her shoulder, despite knowing logically there was nothing there anymore. Just echoes from memories too vivid yet intangible, like shadows cast by candlelight flickering against walls long forgotten by time itself. The Warrens documented their investigation extensively, an account later adapted into books and films capturing public imagination worldwide, while sparking debates about authenticity versus sensationalism within paranormal circles alike. As time passed, each member of the Snedeker family coped with their trauma differently. Carmen became an advocate for families dealing with similar hauntings. She shared her story at conferences and on television shows, hoping to help others find solace amidst chaos brought forth by forces beyond understanding. Alan struggled more than anyone else. He often found himself revisiting those harrowing nights, alone in silence, where memories replayed like an old film reel stuck on repeat, haunted by visions he could never escape, no matter how hard he tried. Reflecting on these events years later brings mixed emotions for those involved. Relief intertwined with lingering fear, reminding them how close they came losing everything dear, because forces beyond understanding once held sway over lives entwined within haunted history, still echoing today through tales told around campfires under starlit skies, where mysteries linger, unsolved yet ever present like whispers, carried upon winds, rustling leaves beneath moonlit branches, swaying gently above paths, leading deeper into wood-shrouded mystery, waiting patiently revealed secrets, hidden beneath surface reality itself. The Snedeker family story serves as both a warning and an inspiration, a reminder that even in our darkest moments we can find strength within ourselves and each other to confront our fears head-on. Do you have your own spine-chilling encounter with the supernatural? Share your story in the comments below. And if you're hungry for more tales of terror and intrigue, be sure to check out our next video exploring other infamous hauntings around the world. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more eerie adventures.